I started that at the wrong time.
Destroying my cheeks.
Okay.
It didn't clip in.
She was trying to be the main character. We had to ruin it.
She was singing in the snow. It wasn't really snowing, is it? It's just like,
Well,
It's
it's
just
kind
white
of
out.
like flurrying.
flurry is such like a nice word for snowing. I don't know. It's like,
Enjoy my flurry of fury.
light gusting of fury. That's a lime green if I've ever seen one. Right there.
Yep. It's the color of a good. I'm not finishing that sentence. I don't know where it was going, but
I don't know either.
Okay, can we talk about the guy in the dollar store? Last time I would have understood because he seemed kind of bitchy last time.
Mm-hmm.
This time, he just like took the cake.
Okay, when he was bitchy at that kid for touching a fucking balloon, and then the mom was like, well, $1 doesn't really matter. That was kind of a snappy response a little bit. But, you know, control your kids, don't let them, you know, potentially break
I didn't
stuff.
know that he got mad at the kid for touching a balloon.
Last
Oh no,
time.
that was the time before. But like,
Give mommy the dollar.
you make sure you give that to your mother.
Make sure you give it to your mother. And then the kid drops it, and he's like, now make sure you give that to your mother.
He gets aggravated easily. I've heard he's like an actual a-hole. But then again, Tyler told me that it's like, oh, it's just, you know.
I mean, I don't know. Wow, that person went in front of the car. Damn.
Yeah, that was an
Fuck
aggressive.
you
But I
all.
mean, I've never been around him.
Yeah,
My sister just said he's intimidating.
yeah, fair enough.
But I mean, I don't know anything about him,
I feel like I'm gonna get a call here soon from my
Jennifer?
family. Like, where the fuck are you? Flower basket closes at. No, it doesn't, bitch. It closes at 5. Leave me alone.
I can be out as late as I want, aka 5. I don't know.
so. My parents are chill enough that they don't care if I drive. As long as I get back by like 10, usually.
Oh my
But I mean, there
god.
was one time that I
want
was
that.
out till like 12.
I want that.
My mom gets
Yeah.
mad when, I mean, I don't really drive around with my friends, mainly because my car is very low to the ground, and I don't want to risk bumping it off like those, like dips any more than I already have. I've only done it like 2 or 3 times, but still, I've hit it good enough a couple times.
Oh, I didn't turn yellow. What the fuck?
It's because there's no cars on the side.
Yeah.
That's cool. I
Why
like
do you
that.
go down this street?
He likes the street.
I like
It
the.
scares the shit out of me.
I like the sketchy.
It's like, oh, will I hit someone? Will I not?
Oh, they have a Christmas tree. Woohoo!
I like their games. I like Gustav's games.
It's also like the only place to play games here, kinda. Because I know at it's not Mad Hatters anymore, but they used to have like a little arcade
Yeah.
thing, and it wasn't really that good.
Yeah,
I
it
love
was
playing
kinda-
pool.
Bruh!
What is going on with these people?
So many people. Why?
What the fuck are you doing?
So many people, and for what? Your blinker. Could have been on so
Oh
much
man,
sooner.
you're slow as shit.
Are they all turned? Yep, they are following you.
And it's
Just
good on
go.
that
Just
side.
just go.
Go.
My glare is going straight at you, Monica.
She's so she looks so small in the car.
She looks hurt.
She was like kind of like I don't know, just
You're
ahead.
going so fucking slow.
Yeah.
Why down the street?
And on
Yeah.
top of that, they didn't use their fucking blinker.
You did.
Well, right.
Like,
mean, like,
okay,
right
so we're
there,
gonna
but-
turn here.
Okay. wait a
Oh,
little.
turn blinker.
Yeah, I mean, I turn my blinker a little bit early. I think it confuses some people sometimes, but it's like, you know I'm gonna turn eventually.
Yeah.
I try not to do it early, but I mean,
Okay, here's the ultimate test in smarts. Do you use your blinker going to Southside from here?
No, it's straight.
no.
No, it's not.
Yes. it
No, from like there, like
Oh.
the
Oh,
main
yes,
street.
yes. I thought you meant right here. I'm like, no.
Because people are like, you don't have to use your blinker there, and I'm like, it's a turn.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you mean I don't have to use my blinker, bitch ass hoe? god, what'd they do to the dog?
It looks
So
like my dog.
sprinkly.
I hate when people cut their dog like that.
You should see my cat.
Like what?
I have seen your cat.
She's bald except for like on her
I
head.
want
Her
that
head looks huge.
pothos. Not
I know, I
pothos.
wanna-
I want that Scandapsis. Give!
Hey Tyler, do you know what they do in there?
What?
Do you know what they do in there? Like that dinner thing?
No.
Really?
I've been in once, like, oh my god, was it 2019? It was one of the New Year's that they had a party going on, and I went there, and it was, oh my god, I knew like one person there. There was actually one other person that was there that I did know. Did not know he was there. He didn't even try to talk to me.
Oh.
Wait, is it 21 or 22?
This is 22.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah,
Time,
it's 1422, right? It is 1422. 1/14/22. I've been keeping track of the dates because I write them on my papers for school.
Oh, I thought you meant like the time was 14.
No.
Actually,
No, it'd be
15.
no.
Yeah, it would. 15:12. 15:10.
This
Your
tastes
clock is an
extra
hour
sparkling water.
Oh, it would be 14.
Yeah. No, I thought for some reason I thought it went up to 13 for a second. I'm like, wait, that doesn't sound
All
right.
the snow is
My
gone,
brain
and I
is
never got to
working,
use my skis that I bought.
Suffer, bitch.
I spent $10 on skis. Found out that
swear.
they're racing skis. I probably should have not known without knowing what skis are good for what.
I forgot that they fill that up sometimes. I don't think that's very stable though. I feel like I'll fall.
Who?
The ice.
That ice rink thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because like for
Where
an
are you
ice
going,
rink to be
honey?
s-
Are you
for
gonna
an-
blinker?
For an ice rink to be safe.
Thank you. Thank you.
For an ice rink to be safe or like easy to go to like skate on, they use a special like thing. It's warm water. They run it across the rink because it smooths it out.
Uh-huh.
But I doubt that they do that.
Good gone.
Ugh, this guy. Do I need to go to this church?
No.
Okay,
I
good.
mean,
This
I-
is the pastor.
I went.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's okay. The
I
pastor.
did not know that.
Most pastors live right next to the church.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my
It's funny because I know his kid.
John Asia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to talk.
And then I
Every
tried
now
to
and
get, and then I tried to reintroduce them, and he was like, no.
Because I wasn't sure if it was her or not.
It was. I even asked her for her name, and you were
I
like,
didn't
no.
hear it.
Bullshit.
I don't trust that dad. He freaking one of my friends was friends with John Asia at one point, right?
Yeah.
And Cadence used my phone to text him at one point, and he goes, "Hey, happy birthday!" It was on Cadence's birthday, and then he goes, "Oh, it's your favorite daddy."
Mm.
It's like that is terrifying to me. Why?
He knew me by my dead name. What was it? I don't remember what it was for. But then he found out I was trans, and he was like, And every now and then I run into him, and he just, I don't know, he's mad at me. He's just angry.
If that falls off,
He talked to my dad at a gas station once because his wife recognized Baker plates.
bro.
Yeah, and freaking
Your dad's from Baker.
he lives in Baker now. I don't think he even had Baker plates. Actually, no, it was he was using the work truck, and that had Baker plates on it too. So there's that, and it's just he creeps me out.
Yeah, he's always kind of, he seems like one of the he seems like one of the people who hates Christianity to the extreme.
Yeah, people who use their
That's not the, like, creepy thing about him.
yeah, people who use their
Sometimes.
religion as a way to be like homophobic and rude to people piss me off.
Yeah, and that's what I think that's what he is doing with me, because one time I saw him in the store, he called me by my dead name, I ignored it like 2 or 3 times,
Mm-hmm.
and finally I turned around and I was like, Tyler. And that
Yeah.
was the first time I actually, like,
Corrected
people, and I was very proud of myself.
Yeah.
That seems like such a dope ass way to get that.
It
like,
is.
like, yo, dead name. Dead name. Dead name turns
And I was
around.
like,
It's Tyler.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't say it like that, but I mean, I
Yeah.
just said it like, it's Tyler. And I mean, Janita's mom was pretty chill. Like, she didn't think anything of it,
I feel like some people
It was
marry the wrong people.
Yeah.
Like I know people who will marry for love, right? And it's like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Cute.
And then there are some people who are like, I loved somebody else, but he was in my church and my family loved
Yeah.
him. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll just
That just makes me sad.
go for him. And I'm sitting here like, bro.
That always makes me so sad.
Yeah.
It's like,
My dad claims he's not homophobic, and I think he's kind of trying-ish. But trying-ish. I use that lightly. But I told him that, hey, I think I was talking about Wayne at one point,
Yeah.
and he goes like, hey, who's Wayne? I'm like, oh, that was I don't want to dead name him. I feel so bad. But it was like
usually when I
Yeah,
refer
you know what
to
I mean.
someone, I just say it's dead name if I'm talking about like a conversation like that.
See,
I
Jennifer
try not
will
to.
not acknowledge me if I use Wayne's name,
mhm.
except she'll accept if I use Wayne's dead name, and I'm sitting here
Yeah.
like, ugh.
And that's why my mom, I said, oh, I was on the phone with Tyler and Jericho. I didn't bring up the fact that, hey, you're transgender, because I know that at some point they would have ended up like using the wrong pronoun, and I don't want to do that. I learned that when I was talking about that with Wayne,
Yeah.
like that situation. I'm like, oh, well, that's shit. I feel so bad.
So just like, I would just I am so glad Tyler did not introduce himself as like dead name,
Yeah.
because then I would have used that. Because if you introduce yourself and you're like, I prefer the name, I'm like, oh, okay, and
It's
then
funny because I was playing a fucking tight game because the way that my mom did not know that I was going by Tyler at that time, you know.
Yeah.
yeah,
And so I was like, I had to be so careful that they did not meet.
Mhm.
Like people from there met with my mom and called me by Tyler because I was so scared of her knowing for some reason. Even
Yeah.
though she was accepting, she was fully accepting of me.
And
Dad was
then-
it took Dad a long time to accept things.
Yeah. I-
and then Jennifer just like,
It's
oh
been-
yeah, it was great having Tyler over. And from what I hear, Tyler just kind of like stopped, like,
Mhm.
Yeah, I heard. It was something along those lines, and I was in the truck. I just got in the truck, and oh my god, the anxiety that I felt. But I'm glad it happened
like when
because
some.
I don't know how long it would have taken me to actually say, "Hey, I want to go by Tyler."
Yeah.
Because oh my god,
Like when people like bring up the fact I'm gay around like somebody who like even if they know or don't know,
Yeah.
like let's say around Jennifer, because Jennifer knows and she hates it, right?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, ooh. And then like my aunt brought it up around my grandpa, and I was like, woof, and I literally just walked out of the room as fast as I could without
Mhm.
making it like a sprint.
Yeah. I mean, I noticed that.
so cute.
Oh!
I noticed that when you told me that Wayne ended up, going by he/him, changing his name.
Yeah.
It was harder for me because I still dead name him sometimes. I try my hardest not to, but it's because I knew him by that before.
Yeah.
I try my hardest, and I swear I don't mean it in a bad way, but sometimes like I just say it without thinking.
Like if
I
you're
feel like an a-hole.
I feel like if anybody walks up to me and introduces himself as a different name, I'm going to forever know them as that name. And the second they're like, oh, my real name is, and I'm gonna be like, cool, but I'm still gonna call you.
That's how my mom was like when I told her, hey, or like when she found out what my name was. It took her a bit, but she definitely tried. But it was hard correcting her.
Okay.
Because the idea of correcting her made me anxious.
Picture Vines right there climbing up that chimney.
Hang on.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing, but it's doing nothing.
There we go.
It's not making it a whole lot easier to see.
Yours just has like a lot more perspiration on the window. Mine's like
Yeah.
another
Why are we backing up?
I don't know, for some reason I thought that would help.
I
Okay.
can see enough. It's just I don't like the foggy look of it.
Yeah.
It's like a filter.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, what are you doing? How you doing?
Imagine if like he sat down and it broke. I'm sorry. Like I always get scared like sitting on like a wooden post and stuff
Oh, yo.
because I'm always afraid that they're gonna break.
I
that's
can
Derek.
relate to that with my
He's dating Alina, is it? Is it
yeah.
Derek or is it freaking the other one
Anyways.
that looks like him?
Moving on.
I
So,
can relate to that porch thing because our porch, oh my god, it's so fucking ready to fall apart.
just like lands a feather on there, and it just.
Because if it wasn't winter when we got the house and everything wasn't snowed over, that deck wouldn't have passed inspection at all.
I want that little bush that's just right there. I also want to know what these are. Like they
I
look
wonder
like.
if that's dog.
No, because dogwood doesn't do that. Well, I guess the only dogwood I've ever seen is Japanese dogwood, and they have huge 4-leaved blooms, 4 petals.
I'm gonna look up what some
What are you doing?
I don't know.
I want to see it.
Okay, I want that yucca. I want those yucca. Give! I tried digging.
Oh dear! Oh.
Hello.
I did not even see the
I didn't see it
deer.
until someone said deer. I'm like, oh.
I was looking out the side window and I saw it, and she was just standing there, just like, and I was like, oh.
I saw it.
Okay.
Do we know what time of year they shed their antlers?
Let me look it up. I think it's
Spring? I have no idea. It's just a guess.
I know that.
I think either spring or fall because I don't think it'd be winter, summer. Just a guess.
I know that some. Okay, so fun fact: horns are made of bone and antlers are made of
we're in
fur.
Midwest, right? Where are we?
Yeah, Midwest.
They tend to keep their antlers on until February.
Oh, it is winter then. I mean, kind of spring to winter.
Until your birthday, you make them shed.
Ew.
Or until.
There's,
No, I think I like the idea of until Charlie's birthday and Charlie making them shed, like out of disgust.
I am excited to meet Charlie. I'm very excited. One day it'll happen.
The northern region, you don't have.
Watch out, watch out. There's a person behind you.
I hate this intersection.
And you didn't need to back up.
Well,
The
I thought he
northern
was
region-
gonna hit me because I don't fucking like this intersection.
The northern region, for whitetails, experience shedding earlier than the Midwest around January. The Midwest tends to keep their antlers on until February, while the southern deer might still be rutting depending on the region. Probably dropping their antlers at anywhere from February to late March.
February to late March. That's dope.
It's like the early February, probably like late February to late March.
Yeah.
Early February to late March, maybe.
Maybe.
It didn't say, it just said
Look at how
February.
pretty those colors are.
Yes, I want more of that around town.
Yeah.
Like in more visible places and legal.
Legal.
preferably. Like I don't care if it's illegal or not, but if it's legal, it makes it prettier and it makes it harder to get rid of.
Yeah.
I really want to find deer antlers. So bad. I just want to find them. But I mean, I'm never out looking, so
Oh, but you're always looking for a dead animal.
when I'm driving.
So wait, when deer shed their antlers, it's hollow on the inside, right? Or is it like
No,
thick?
It's a
Really?
solid.
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
They have a. It's solid though. I mean, it's.
I feel like we just need like little window wipers.
Yeah.
These people are probably like,
What's
what the
going
fuck?
on?
What if you just like crank it up to 3? I pray you can still hear us. Anyways, so
I think this area would be good.
Or maybe I can shut this one off and it'll. Oh, wrong
I
way.
forgot that we were recording. I think this area would like this,
That-
all these trees.
That
would be
would make
good
a
spot to
difference.
look for
So maybe it'd be a little less.
Oh, because it's all coming from up there. Anyways, what were you saying, Tyler?
I think that area with all the trees back there would be a good spot to find antlers, since I
Probably.
do see that deer hang out around there a bit.
Okay, so fun fact, me and Jennifer were talking about schools, right? I think Tyler knows where this is going, or maybe you were the one I was driving with. Is this a school, or is this a church?
I think that's a church.
I think there's a school up here.
Really? Let's check. Because I am so fucking curious. Because it says over
I'm
there,
gonna go
and I saw Jesus Christ, the Word, not the human. That would be scary.
Imagine. I think I'd be more terrified than being like in awe. I'd be like, who is this man and why did he appear in front of me?
Demon begone.
Let's see that.
You see.
This is.
I will not stop moving for your whatever psychological warfare you're trying to.
They put me next to a Tesla supercharger.
Oh no, that's over there.
I know.
Church of Jesus Christ. Going.
Oh, I don't-
Bye.
I don't see
Fine.
anything.
Church
There's
of Jesus Christ.
And Latter-day Saints.
I knew. Because I think there's only like 4 schools.
No, there are 6.
And there's not even anything on the map. So Google Maps.
Look how pretty that location is for that house.
Okay, but look how cute that one evergreen is. Just in the middle of everyone. All these sleeping people, and it's just like.
I like the idea of the color like sage in general,
Yeah.
but for a house, I don't think so.
Huh?
I like foresty greens.
Yeah.
I've been really into like greens lately for whatever reason. Like greens clothes.
Gay. Bro, that's a little sus.
I wish I could
Fuck, I hate that.
I wish I could figure out how to get the schools that I have to like decompose faster so that I can actually like display them.
Okay, so fun fact, I have a little terrarium of compost sitting on my desk.
That's
Oh, tiny.
And
That
I
would still
water it
take a
every
while.
Sunday. Except it's like
that would take a while for it to decompose though.
except
With
it
just
has
the
like
compost, but I mean,
That bus scares me a
does it
little
have any
bit.
bugs in the compost or?
I don't know. I know it has
The color is the
it's
color of my
very,
room.
very strictly plants and like those kind of fibers, you know?
I wonder if we use the same paint color for.
I don't know if it would decompose schools though.
I doubt it.
Yeah. Me and Mom were talking about that. We were thinking of getting domestic beagles because that's what decomposes them.
Jesus, that sounds dark. Dermested weevils?
Domestic.
Dermested?
Domestic.
I kind of like that window edge. I don't know.
That one. Oh, wait, that had a cross in his pot. No. Whenever I say that, Jennifer's always like. And then I'm always tempted to just be like, I'm not persecuting you just because I don't like your decoration.
Whenever
Shut
I
up.
see any Christian decoration,
Oh, This is where
I
my
always
grandpa.
stereotype because
Well-
there's so many homophobic Christians. I mean,
Yeah.
not so many, but I mean, there's homophobic Christians.
Most of the Christians I know have tried to like, no, you need to be straight, or, oh yeah, I love you, but I don't love the fact that you're gay. And I'm like,
It's like that's
I feel
part of
like
you,
bad-
kind. You know what I mean? It's
I
like,
feel
oh
like
well.
the bad Christians overspeak or like or talk over the good Christians because there's good Christians.
They're definitely louder than the good ones.
Yeah.
Because my mom is one of the good ones, you know.
yeah.
And it's like it's not even the religion itself that's bad. It's just how people interpret it. It's like, oh my gosh.
Because some people are really good about it, but some people.
Some people just don't listen to like the entire Bible and they take it out of context
Yeah.
and they think they're being like saints, and I'm sitting here like,
I
no.
mean, even if
you're
you
being
don't
an
like necessarily support it, it's like just don't be an asshole.
asshole. I
about
want
it.
those in my yard. They're like bushes.
because I've heard of stories of people who've read the entire Bible and then
It's not.
weren't Christians anymore, and it's a lot.
It's not uncommon for Christians to read the entire Bible.
And then be like,
Well, after you read the entire Bible, most people go into like deep thought about like, well, what does this mean? And most people will go to somebody they trust and they'll tell them like, oh no, don't worry, it's just don't take that. Just like
It's like,
you're
don't you have to like take the whole thing and kind of like, I don't know.
you take
And
it
then
all
you
or you
also
don't
have
take
to-
it at all.
Yeah.
yeah, you also have to take into account that it's been translated
Yeah.
a lot, and so there's
Jennifer, so
there has to
Don't
be a
like
lot
that.
of mistranslations.
Ooh, that house is so cool.
yeah, I like that one.
That's pretty. There has to
So
be a lot of mistranslations.
Yeah.
Jennifer was talking because I had to take a Bible class twice.
Oh, fun.
Oh yeah, real PG. And motherfucker, like she was like, oh no, mistranslations don't happen because they're guided by God. And I'm sitting here like,
They're guided by their idea of God, not the
Yeah.
like text itself. So-
like
in
Well,
some
if you
cases.
translated it directly, you wouldn't see that probably over half of what we have today is incorrect.
So you know how like Jesus was like Jewish?
Yeah.
Yeah, like wouldn't some people like kind of celebrate it? Or is it just kind of I don't know how it really works, but like if your God celebrates something, wouldn't you do it too? Or is it just kind of like a
Well,
whatever you want?
so Christianity is the belief that God died on the cross to save your soul or something.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of how that goes, but but even though I'm drinking your ice water,
No, go ahead.
delicious. Anyways,
You drink really, really fast.
anyway, so but I think the Jews and Catholics believe that. So I know the Catholics have the crucifix because they think he never came back up from the dead.
Okay.
First of all, don't quote me on any of this,
Okay.
because this is just what I've heard. I don't study religions, that's all Jennifer. But the Jewish, I think they believe that he was a false prophet and wasn't actually somebody who was there to help.
I mean, he killed tons of people. So.
Jesus?
Oh no, God.
God, yeah, well, of course God killed tons of people, it's his job.
You get to be born, you get to be executed, kind of.
No.
Doesn't he
well,
choose? I mean, I don't know how it works, but like when it's like your time to go, kinda, isn't that kind of like him saying, "Oh well, you get to come up with me now"?
I think.
I think something that's creeped me out is the thing of if you don't believe in me, you will burn in the fiery pits of hell. And
That never made sense to me. Like,
yeah.
wouldn't he want, like, at least, like, a month with you to be like, so why?
Because like apparently he's supposed to be all about like love and stuff and like be nice to people or something like that.
Oh, honey, I love you.
You're supposed to be like righteous, isn't that what it is? You're supposed to be like righteous and stuff.
Yeah,
have this-
something like that.
Yeah.
I don't study Christian religions.
I try not
or
to
not
study-
study, but I mean like research.
I
usually
try
do,
not
like,
to dig into, like, other people's religions.
Yeah.
I'm just, like,
I
somebody
learn
who's,
about
like,
it, but I try to learn about it, but not dig too deep, I guess.
Yeah.
like, I just,
it's
like,
usually not Christian religions. It's like
just, like-
atheist religions, non-theist, and like anti-religions and stuff like that. Because I think those are interesting.
I heard a song by Sasha Sloan, and one of the lines is, wasn't raised religious, but I wish that I was, because having nothing to believe in has been killing my buzz. I was like, oh.
I get it, but I don't believe in like to be good,
Yeah.
but it's your environment that shapes you, that makes you, like, you know, who you are, more
Yeah.
so.
Like, I don't know why people always expect me to, like, know shit. Like, like Jennifer's always like, oh, you're smart. And I'm sitting here like, what? Like, there ain't nothing going through this brain that you would classify as smart. But, like, so,
What is, it looks so sad.
yeah, it's always looks sad. It's not getting enough sun. Okay, so here's a question I have. Bonsais. Tyler, how do you keep them small? Because I have tried everything, and they just
There's a lot
grow.
of trimming.
Except,
And don't upsize their pot as much as possible.
so you just let them root bound?
Yeah.
And you water them once a week?
The people that do this, like, they've
For a
done it for
living.
years.
Yeah.
They will take them out of the pot and cut up their roots and
Yeah.
then put them back in the pot because that keeps them a little smaller. Trimming them, you have to do a lot of trimming. Wiring, you have to wire them to get them into the shape you want so they don't just
Grow like that?
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
that would actually be a really pretty bonsai. If we could do something like that.
I'm sure there's other stuff, but that's like the big things that they do usually.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what else. I know that it's just trim them. Okay.
Okay, well.
That guy just waved.
Oh, it was probably looking at me because I was doing like this shit. So, I feel like actually Tyler can help you. We're good with plants when we think together. She has little amounts of light in her house.
And plus my cat, if you do not have
So
it
do
in
we-
a certain spot, my cat will chew on it or sit on it.
Okay, so do we have any plants that are pet friendly and good with low light? Because I know pothos are poisonous, philodendron are poisonous,
What about snake plants?
snake plants are poisonous because they're a type of Dracaena, and Dracaenas are poisonous.
Goodness. There was one that I knew, but I don't remember right now because I don't have to worry about the pet friendly, which is funny because
You have way more pets than she does.
but none of them chew on the plants; they chew on the pots.
Yeah.
Goodness, how much low light?
My house is pretty dim,
If
but in summer,
she-
if it's in the back, it's bright, kind
Okay,
of.
so
It gets hot in the
if
back.
she did not have, let's see, you've
I think
never.
at that point grow light.
I tried
What do you
telling her that, and she's like, I don't want to spend that much money. They're expensive, and then
I mean,
I don't
some
need
of them
people
aren't
thinking
too-
I'm
some
like
of
a
them
drug
aren't too
dealer. And yeah, some of them aren't super expensive, except like.
Apparently, ponytail palms are low light.
There are.
Wait. Parlor palms.
Do vines, do like really viney type pot plants, do they need a lot of light?
Depends. Pothos can grow on any lighting condition.
Yeah, it just
Because
depends on if like
You know those hooks that are in my kitchen?
Yes.
We have like pots and like hanging things for it. They've never really been filled. So I mean that could work potentially, but I just don't know how much sun it'll get considering it's kind of like on like the top part of the window.
I want you
So
to
I don't know.
understand. I know people who have pothos in their darkest corner of their house. Do they die? No. In fact, yes.
I bet I could kill it.
It is damn near indestructible. Don't put it outside in Montana though.
Yeah. This thing says spider plants, but I don't think they do that well in darkness.
I have not had success with spider plants in low light.
They become leggy. They don't look good anymore.
Yeah. those not
plants.
toxic?
What?
Are they not toxic?
Yeah.
You might actually like a cast iron plant. I don't know where we would get one.
Oh.
It's kind of just generic. Prayer plants like this,
Oh,
apparently.
I could hang that.
Mantra, the vines, right? They're vines. They're related to Calathea, but they're not Calathea.
You know, one thing I'm actually worried about is if it is like really viney and I do end up hanging it up, my cat will have a payday with swatting the crap out of it.
If it's a vine, okay, and it swats off like a piece, you can either stick it in water and it'll reroot, and then you can put it in the pot, or you can just stick it back in the pot and water it and then go back to your life.
Zebra Calathea.
You fucking stop. You, what the fuck?
Crack addict. Her car is messy and she's wearing a beanie. She definitely reminds me of a crack addict.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Or at least a hoarder.
Yeah. Oh, holy crap. It's very busy here for who knows
Barely
what.
leaving us room to get through. Move, bitch.
Now you fucking move.
Old guy. I hate old guy. Back to the old people thing.
I'm gonna be a calm driver today. Me in
No.
20 minutes. This.
This bitch got me paying her rent.
Nerve plants, I guess.
I don't trust that because I can't. So I do feel like parlor palms and ember
Watch out,
palms.
watch out, watch out.
Baby rubber
Jesus,
That's
there
scary.
is a crosswalk in either direction you could have gone to.
Baby
Motherfucker.
rubber plants, which are like the.
Orbifolias.
They're these things.
Oh, it's okay.
And that white and green one at Albertsons that has that same shape is the same as this.
I feel like that
Um,
wouldn't do so well in low light though.
I don't
'cause-
know. I've had
Or,
success.
or I feel like it would revert too easily, you know?
Oh yeah. Wax plant.
What's a wax plant?
Hoya.
Oh,
No.
I know they get really dark leaves and all the variegation becomes so much clearer.
And
Like any Hoya. Like, they start.
variegation becomes so much more beautiful in bright light. You don't want it direct though.
Except-
bright and direct.
Except, like, it comes clearer. Same person that has a bushy pothos in low light, she has a Hoya that's super bushy in low light. Except the variegation is still there and it's just clearer. I'm not saying it's more abundant, I'm saying it's clearer. And it's
I don't know.
interesting.
I've just always heard that they're way nicer and bright. They're bright and direct.
Yeah.
But I mean, they can tolerate low light, so, and they're not toxic.
Why is this phone still here?
Who knows?
Oh shit. Moth orchid is one of the things that.
No.
is on there.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
No.
that's why I said bullshit.
We went into
No,
it
not
twice.
What?
this.
That was Murphy.
I don't
Yeah,
know
we
if
just
I
I saw him at
trust
work.
this
So
anymore.
I'm like, wow.
Sorry, what?
I don't know if I want to trust this anymore. They put staghorn fern on this.
That I can understand because it's an epiphyte, so.
I guess they just. I don't know. They do better in bright light. You could have easily made it.
Well, yeah, but.
You panic. Like, not panic, but like you slow down. You're very cautious with this. I like that, but.
You could have made it.
Shut! Tyler. I'd rather be safe than sorry.
I get that. I do that a lot when I you know the intersection I was talking about
Yep.
yesterday. I get caught on that corner with the slush in my car sometimes.
Yeah.
So I have to make sure there's like almost no one around, so then I don't.
But there was a
potentially-
lot of snow
Not
at the Dollar Tree turn. That's what I'd have to do because I would always get stuck on it no matter what I did.
Wait, are alocasias pet friendly?
I don't know.
Okay, sir.
I don't know if they're pet friendly or not, but I can
Old guy.
look it up.
Another
Bromeliad-
old person.
Well, people always think they have the right of way. It's not based on age, motherfucker.
You need to respect me
Apparently.
because I'm old.
Apparently burrow's tail, but I mean they're gonna become leggy if you put them in the
Oh yeah,
light.
most succulents are.
Yeah. Succulents.
I love that wreath.
I don't know if I know of a
Yeah.
succulent that is nice and low light.
Hoya.
Hoyas aren't a succulent.
Yeah, they are.
No, they aren't.
They are succulent.
It's
Yes, Tyler. Oh my god. Okay. Succulent means they hold most of their water in their leaves, stems, or roots. It means they don't use up a lot of their water super fast.
French.
Oops.
Oh, that's a mother of thousands. It's a calinoche.
I love those. Those they're cute.
Cal-
Plant?
Yeah.
No. This
Isn't
is
it?
Italia and
Can I see?
It kind of looks like that plant that I saved.
Oh, my grandpa's other house.
It looks like the
Oh,
plant.
he's there.
It looks like the plant flower basket that I have saved.
Because it is.
I don't think it's the exact. I could be wrong.
You're right about the Hoya thing. I just wanted to know. They're tropical succulents, so like.
I hate to say it, I told you so.
Don't get a big head now.
I do too much research to not get a big head. That sounds disrespectful. No disrespect to you two. I feel like I realized that
How are those flowers alive?
they're not real.
Oh, really? Why would you keep? I get it, I guess. But go away! Oh, this was my
Everybody-
grandma's house.
There's just everybody here today.
I don't like him. I don't like his brother either. I don't know him well enough, but just I don't know.
They just don't give off good vibes. It is not the vibes. Stop. So you wanted a bleeding heart at one point, right?
We did. We had bleeding hearts, and then I want to get him again, but we found him here. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to.
I want to get bleeding hearts and Lily of the Valleys.
Lily of the Valley.
Lily of the okay, I love Lily of the Valley,
Mhm.
except grasshoppers killed them before they could bloom.
Oh, I
Like-
would never put them outside. They're
Except-
insanely invasive.
Except they're also super poisonous. I can't put them inside because Misha.
Oh,
I
yeah.
swear to God, that dog never leaves anything alone. Like
I
she
just-
finally left my Holly alone. She
Something
was
that
eating
I-
the fucking leaves.
Oh. Don't holly have like really like pointy
Sharp leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that kind of hurt a little bit?
Exactly. That's what I said. I'm sorry. What were you saying?
I could never put something that has a chance of being invasive or like that's been invasive all over. I would be so scared of putting it outside for it to then become invasive.
At one point, I thought a lily of the valley was an orchid because of how it grew. Because it grew in canes and then it made offshoots, right?
Yeah.
Except I learned because when I looked it up, it was like, yeah, lily of the valley are orchids. And then I learned there is a type of dendrobium, which is a species of orchid, that is called lily of the valley.
Or tulips, or like orchid then? Because don't they really? What is? Okay.
There is a type of dendrobium called lily of the valley, but then there's the lily of the valley that isn't a lily. So lily of the valley is just never going to be a lily, and tulips are not.
Same thing with panthers. Or no, I don't think panthers are cats. Mr. Freaking is it panthers? Anyway, it's like a mix of like a different cat, so it's not it doesn't technically exist. That's that's the point Mr. Freaking Fuquay made. I don't know if it was panthers or not. I think it
For
was.
what?
Panthers, you know how they have like the different like phylums of like different
Panther
animals.
is a family of
Yeah,
animals.
Panthera is lions, tigers.
But it's not a panthera. Panthers are not in the panthera.
Panthers aren't
Panthers
a
are
thing.
Exactly,
anything
that's
in
what-
that
that's the
family,
point I'm
so
making.
it could be a lion, a tiger, leopard, jaguar, and snow leopard, I believe.
No, snow leopards aren't
Is it
panthers.
lynx? No, is it? No.
No.
I don't think so.
I think it's an ocelot.
Could be.
I might be wrong
Let me look it up. Panthera.
But it's just weird.
Panthera is anything in like the family of big cats that can roar.
though. Oh,
So
tiger-
cheetahs don't count.
Yeah,
Cheetahs can't
cheetahs
roar.
aren't.
Well, I
Cheetahs
could've
are a
told you
big
that.
cat, but they aren't the big cat.
Mhm.
They're like the worst big cat. Yeah,
Except they
snow
chirp.
panthers are-
They chirp, and
That's
oh my
so
god, I
cute.
love them.
Snow leopard, I mean.
Did you know
Snow
all-
leopard is a panther.
All cheetahs are
Oh.
related.
It's
Yeah.
tiger,
Yeah, that's-
jaguar, snow leopard, leopard, and lion. are in the Panthera.
And
They're all
only-
freaking vulnerable
And-
or near threatened and endangered.
And I think only 3 of them can turn black.
all of them can.
No.
All of them, yep.
No.
Yeah.
Only 3 of them.
Can snow leopards turn black?
No.
Technically, anything can have melanism, which is when they
Except
turn black,
only-
but, I mean,
only some
it's
of
very
them.
rare.
Only some of them get it consistent enough to be considered a black panther.
Technically, anything in the family that is black could be a black panther. But I mean,
Well, yeah, except only 3 of them you see often enough for them to be like, that's a black panther. Make sense?
yeah.
Did you know? I don't think pandas are endangered anymore because like all the sanctuaries and stuff. Yeah.
Pandas recently.
Pandas are useless.
Yeah. Why are we keeping them alive?
Pandas and
Yes.
koalas and sloths.
Yeah, they all eat stuff that doesn't
Yeah.
give them energy. What's the
Yeah.
point?
Like, if they are if they're dying in the wild, I mean, I get it, they're cute, but I mean, they
Like, if
literally can't
humans-
survive in the wild.
Mhm.
If humans are the issue, great, save
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
If
Yeah, but
we
if
are
it's-
the issue, or if
we
they're
are
the
trying to
issue,
save them and they are still, like,
if they won't learn, I
Sloths
give
don't
up.
look real. I don't like their hooked toes. They're cute, but like hooked
Oh,
toes are
fun
kinda
fact,
creepy.
there is such thing as sloth moths. Yes, sloth moths. Because moths move so slowly, right,
Mhm.
that they have developed algae on their,
Don't.
bruh.
we saw you.
He looked over like really awkwardly because you were irritated. He was like,
So, sloths move slow enough that they develop an algae on their fur, and they provide their own ecosystem for moths and other insects.
I've heard of that. It's so weird.
And each yucca species has its own species of moth to go with it.
Also, anything in the Panthera genus has retractable claws, and cheetahs don't, and
Yep.
they are in their own genus.
Fun fact, cheetahs can climb up trees and can carry things bigger than them. I feel like we're just like naming fun facts that aren't really that fun. Or fun fact, there is such thing as a black orchid.
Cool.
It's actually kind of cool.
Did you know that alpha male means caring and protective? 'Cause, you know, like panther.
Bruh.
Alpha male is like a parental figure. It's not
Yeah.
actually being big and bad. It's like, oh, that's so
Yeah.
cute. People
And
think that
then-
they're so cool being called a parent. I'm an alpha.
Aw, that's sweet of you. What? Phalaenopsis. Oh, I finally figured out the reason some Phalaenopsis hybrids are called moth orchids and some are called Aphrodite's orchids. Because some of them literally look like they have a moth in the back.
Oh.
Like they have the shape of the moth, right? And then like they have the shape of their eye, and then there's like a nub in the back that looks like the proboscis, and that's when they're called moth orchids. However, if they don't have those 2 slots in the back, they're not called moth orchids, they're called Aphrodite's orchids.
Why Aphrodite? Do they just reproduce a lot or something?
Good. Well, what is it? Socially, they do, I think. Like,
That makes sense then.
for marketing. We're talking about orchids.
Yeah.
Like, oh, were you just questioning why I was looking back at you?
No.
I'm so confused. We're talking about the difference between Aphrodite's orchids and moth orchids, which are both
I'm
technically
sorry, I'm getting tired.
which are both technically Phalaenopsis, but oh, and then there's this isn't a fun fact. This is just a weird fact. Orchid means it's like a phallus, like thick.
Big flowers.
So orchid, the name means okay. This person is really getting on my nerves. Pass me then. Fuck you. Yes, I'm going slow, and now I'm gonna speed up to spite you. Tara's a good bad influence on me.
I'm not a bad influence. I just don't like people.
So,
Oh, he's now speeding up to pass you.
bro, I'm going 50. You are breaking the law more than I am.
I smiled at him so sweetly too. Your goatee looks fucking stupid.
Anyways, so orchid means phallus, right? Which means penis, dick. However, there is a family of orchid flowers called orchis.
Mhm.
So it's orchid without the D and turned into an S.
Mhm.
Can you guess what that means?
Vagina.
No, it means testicle.
Oh.
So orchis means phallus and testicle.
That's funny.
Dick plant.
I wonder if the podcast has anything cool
Oh, wanna go check? Shopping spree. Ooh, slippery.
You should just spin out.
But yeah, so it's kind of interesting knowing that Phalaenopsis means moth, and yet so dick moth.
Cummins.
What?
Cummins.
Bad timing. So Phalaenopsis means moth. So phallus moth. Or actually, what does Cattleya mean?
Pointy.
Cattleas are not pointy.
I don't know.
They're probably some of the roundest orchids. Paphiopedilum. Oh my god, I want a Paphiopedilum. Yo, Tyler, wanna get me a Paphiopedilum?
Paphiopedilum. Paphiopedilum.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, Venus slipper. I thought you said paphiopedilum.
No.
Not paphio.
Like a
Those are
pea,
so cute.
right? And then there's a there's
I
like
would, but I'd be scared of it getting too cold. Because winter. The idea of shipping. I know that you can ship plants in the winter, but I don't know. It makes me nervous. Where are we going?
oh shit.
What are you? I don't even know what you're doing.
I was
Oh,
gonna
slowing down.
I was gonna go to the pawn store and then I spaced out. I can see why Tyler finds my driving horrifying.
Yeah.
Bro,
But that's
don't
not
act
the
like.
part that makes me nervous.
Oh, is it when I drift a little?
No.
Oh, then what is it?
'Cause that's part of winter. I don't know. You haven't really done much of it today. Too much. Drifting, or not drifting, but I mean like when you move off the road a little.
Oh, yes.
don't stay
So
near
drift a
me.
little. Like,
I meant drift like on ice.
no.
Yes, the drifting. I don't like it.
Well, I will try to do better. Thank you for your insertion of. I almost said your dick, and then. Anyways, so. Yeah.
You just ignored a stop sign. Some people.
I thought I stopped.
What the fuck?
Did I not stop?
Well, I mean, I guess technically before the track.
Well, no.
Yesterday, my mom ran a red. She was about, so you know the intersection at her office. She was at the one near the bank, or like where you, the road for the bank.
Turn on your fucking
And-
blinker.
And she was sitting there,
Good to go.
and she looked left, right, and she saw the green light for the other street and just went. And there was no one there, so I mean,
That would scare the piss out of
Yeah.
me.
and I was like, All I said was, and then we finally, you can go.
Oh, I thought they were still there.
Just wait.
Boys.
Oh,
Wait,
go.
just go.
Go. Before that light turns green.
You.
Jesus.
Wow. You could have hit a child. I'm just kidding.
A
Jesus.
child.
What's worse than
10
a child? A raper. Or what's worse than a rapist?
Boom. A child.
No.
No. Okay.
I've
Well,
never been in here.
Let's go to Pawn Store.
It's sometimes. it
Thank
has
you
to.
for enjoying our episode of Would You Rather Be Us or Not?